Going into tomorrow, what's your headspace? I mean, what's your expectation for tomorrow?
Just enjoy the day. I think it's going to be so hectic, and I'm going to be so nervous that I'm going to forget what type of blessing I'm about to walk into. And how my parents and my family and friends are going to be there, and they're going to be able to experience the whole day with me, which is just crazy. So just have fun, I think, definitely, and try not to be too nervous.
And what will being picked tomorrow mean to you and your family?
It means the world to me and my family. Growing up, I used to love the game. I loved it, and my family really couldn't understand why. And now actually I get to walk across that stage. Hopefully they understand that. So, it's just a dream.
How did your parents view basketball? You said
my parents, at first they were kind of like, oh, it's just a hobby. But, slowly but surely it started getting serious, and, it was just my dream to play in the NBA now.
What did they see for you becoming? A doctor or something, a lawyer? Or?
Of course, it's a typical Nigerian home. For instance, my twin is studying to be a lawyer. Christine is studying to be a dentist, and Kendra is deaf, actually. She's hearing impaired. She's studying theater and dance, and then has like a minor in like medicine or something crazy like that. So it's just a normal Nigerian home. But you got to be a doctor or you got to be a lawyer. If not, then there's something wrong with you. So I kind of took the other way. I kind of opened another door for myself and did what I love to do.
What will this draft mean to your sisters?
My sisters are so excited. They just try to hide it. I don't know why. I guess because, forgive me, it might be a little what girls do, women think, I don't know, but they try to hide it, but they're really excited. I mean, I could just tell by the way they talk about it, and how they're excited to pick out what they're wearing and all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cool that they can experience it with me and see why I love it so much. And they were there even when it wasn't going so well, and they're there now. So it's just truly a blessing to have them in my life.
Cody, going back to that freshman year when there was only 7 wins, right? I mean, I know that buoys you. Did you ever dream that this moment would be here now, 3 years later?
Of course I used to dream about it. I used to sit up at night just thinking about my future and what I wanted it to be, what I imagined it to be. Just fulfilling your dream is a surreal feeling. It definitely humbles you because it could be taken away from you at any point in your life, and there's people who would pay millions of dollars to be in the position I am in today, who would give it all away just so they could be here. So it's just a blessing, man, and I'm definitely humbled by it, and I'm just gonna take it one step at a time and have fun doing it, because like you said, it wasn't too long ago that I was winning 12 games in a season, and I wasn't even being looked at, and all my life I've just been overlooked and, second guessed. So I'm still an underdog no matter where I get picked, no matter what goes on. I'm an underdog because that's just how I feel. That's just how I take myself, and that's how I attack every day. So,
for fans who haven't seen you a whole lot in college, how would you describe your game?
Energetic. I can affect the game on both ends of the floor in different ways. And if I'm not having a good shooting day, I can still affect the game and help winning. So I do a little bit of everything.
Cody talked about how competitive the two of you have been the last couple of years. How did he help your game going up against him?
Oh, man, it's helped a lot. Some days Coach Crean will make me guard him, and he would have to guard me. So, that competitive nature is always going to be there just because of our practices and, just being together the last 2 years and just competing in everything we did. We had to do that at Indiana, compete in everything we did so we can maximize each other. And, it was fun. And, I'm still competing with him, whether it be, oh, my clothes look better than yours, or my tie is better than yours, or my shoes are better than yours. It's just how we do it, man. And, I'm glad I can experience it with somebody that I spent time with the past 2 years, and he's a great player, man. I know he's going to be successful in the league.
He said the weight room competitions in particular got pretty good.
Oh, there's no question. Me and Cody were kind of like the strongest in the weight room. And, we kind of had our own rack, and it would just be Cody and Vic's rack, and they would just go at it. And, we would do 185 bench. We could do it the most times, 225, and we always be neck and neck. And some days I might beat him, some days he might beat me. So it was crazy, and it definitely helped us both get stronger and faster and jump higher. So
you see number one as a possibility?
There's a possibility for everything. You know, I just put it in God's hands and let him work. You know, I just sit back and wherever he wants me to go, that's where I'm going to go.
Why do you think there's not a clear-cut guy?
Just because there's so many different players in the draft, you know, and I guess people have been saying there's nobody who's really stood out, but, you know, just unique players, you know, and players that are very good and so many good players, so they don't really know who to pick. And, so we just wait and see, you know. I'm anxious. I'm anxious to see who's going to be, you know, so I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun experience.
A lot of surprises tomorrow.
Oh, I think a lot of people might be shocked about some things, so we'll see, you know, because there's no telling what happens. That's why it's called the NBA draft, you know. That's why, I mean, it's a draft. I mean, you don't know what's going to trades. You might end up here. You might get drafted in one city, and then in 5 minutes you're going to end up going to another one. So that's just the beauty of it.